Let's focus on to the 6 people who were missing after a fishing vessel caught fire at the Durban Harbour yesterday have been confirmed dead. The port says the trawler was in for repairs at the harbour when it caught alight. A number of workers were treated at the scene by paramedics. 3 were taken to hospital for further treatment. That's where we find my colleague Desan Thathia outside the harbour this morning. A tragic end there, Desan, in Durban, where you are. What more do we know this morning?
Indeed, Dudu. In fact, many were hoping for some good news this morning after that search ensued during most of the night. It started around yesterday afternoon after that blaze broke out, and at that time initially there were 3 people reported missing. That figure was then changed later on to 6. And early this morning at about 6 o'clock, confirmation coming through that those 6 men had actually passed away. At this point, those details are still very sketchy, but just from talking to some of the workers here at the Durban Harbour, they say that there was some welding work which was done on that vessel, which you're seeing behind me at the moment, and that may have had something to do with that fire that was started. But I must stress that that is not the official word just yet. I'm going to bring Gareth Jameson into the conversation now. Now, he's with Rescue Care, and he was one of the first that was at the scene yesterday. Gareth, what did you find when you got here? You got the call at about 2 o'clock, you say?
Yeah, that's correct. Just after 2 o'clock, we were alerted that a vessel was on fire. On our arrival, we found the vessel well alight, with obviously the Durban Fire Department as well as Portnet Fire Department battling the blaze. We were obviously awaiting their instruction once it was safe, and it was quite a mammoth task. And only around 1 to 2 o'clock this morning, they made entry into the vessel when it was safe to, and made the gruesome discovery of the 6 people on board.
What is the nature of the injuries, if any, that those patients were facing yesterday?
Obviously, there was burns. It was quite a massive fire, but obviously a post-mortem. We did treat and transport 3 people with smoke inhalation from here to a nearby hospital yesterday.
Quite a long operation, Gareth. I mean, you got here just after 2 o'clock, and as I understand it, these authorities were working here until the early hours.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, obviously their shift changed here last night, and it was quite a long rescue. They needed to make sure that it was safe to aboard the vessel, and then the search continued, and they discovered the bodies this morning.
I know that you were here in your capacity as a paramedic, but was there anything that you were able to establish about the men that were on board the ship, or perhaps where it came from?
Unknown. There was a flag up. Obviously, the necessary investigations are underway. SAPS are handling this incident.
Thank you very much. That was Gareth Jameson. He was here yesterday when that search was going on, and also one of those that was treating those patients. He mentioned a flag that was shown on this fishing trawler, and I've seen that, or what is left of it, and it appears to be a Mozambican flag, but we're still waiting to get a few more details on exactly where this vessel came from and where the men that were on board came from as well.